If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Now as y'all can see, Jay Prince has some choice words for podcasters, right? So in showing love to Finesse2tymes and BG on their song trending #1 on YouTube, he says, I brought y'all together, you know. And then further along down you see that he says, don't be distracted by the maggots, right? And when he refers to people as maggots, he's talking about like the podcasters, and I'm assuming the blogs too. Telling them, don't be distracted by us, right? And called us maggots. And said, our only reward is to become a fly and to be swatted. So now, I know a lot of y'all probably ain't catch that. A lot of y'all, it probably went over a lot of y'all heads. But allow Hood Educated to break it down for you. But before we get into the demonstration, allow me to say this right here. Somebody go in that house with Jay Prince at, that big old nice pretty mansion, and y'all take that Holy Bible away from Jay Prince, man. And let me explain to y'all why, right? Because Jay Prince is starting to sound like Jesus. Yeah, I know y'all say, hold on, Hood Educated, especially my Christian Hood Educated residents. No disrespect, but he's starting to sound like Jesus. We gonna keep it real. And why I'm saying this, listen. If you read the Bible, I was privileged enough to read the Bible from front to back. If you have read the Bible, you know that when Jesus steps on the scene, Jesus never really had conversations with people. There's some in there, but most of the time, Jesus is in there like speaking in riddles. Like whenever Jesus said something, you had to sit back and think about it like, okay, what do you mean by that? Oh, I see what you... As for an example, right? For those of you who are, who know the Bible, y'all remember the story when Jesus was hanging with the prostitute? And all his followers got mad at him and was like, well, what is you doing hanging with the prostitute? She's a sinner. And they all started picking up rocks because they was finna stone her to death, because back in the days, that's what they used to do. They used to just stone you to death, throw rocks at you until they kill you. So everybody picking up rocks. They finna stone this prostitute that Jesus is hanging with. So Jesus said, whoa, hold on now. Ye, without sin, cast the first stone. And all of a sudden, everybody that had them big old rocks in their hands just started dropping them. And all you heard was rocks hitting the ground. So I know a lot of y'all probably saying, Hood Educated, I still don't get it. I didn't get it at first neither. But let me break it down to you like you're 5 years old, right? What Jesus is saying, that everybody that picked up a rock to beat the woman was sinners. So how dare you try to kill her and stone her to death because she's a sinner and you are a sinner too. So if you haven't sinned, you can hit her in the head with a rock. You can bust her in the head. Y'all can stone her to death if you haven't sinned. But if you sinned in your life, you can't hit her with nothing. You got to drop that rock. And everybody around him was sinners. So they had to drop the rocks and they couldn't hit the woman. Now, what am I saying? Look, Jay Prince, did y'all hear what the man just said? The man said that podcasters and bloggers, right? I'm adding the bloggers in there, right? Podcasters and bloggers are maggots. Our only reward is to become a fly. Y'all understand that flies are maggots first. Then they must transmute into a fly. And once they become a fly, y'all know flies be messing with people all the time, and they end up getting killed because they end up getting swatted for messing with people or messing with animals. They always messing with people. It's always mess. You always swatting them. We even got fly swatters. I got one. Man, when I be outdoors in the summertime and I had that fly swatter, it's like I'm at war. I be ready for them. Where they at? I be leaving them dead so they homeboys can see, look, I'm killing y'all over here. Do not come over here. It's murder season. You see what I'm saying? So here it is. This how he's speaking, right? Now, this is my thing right here. Jay Prince, you mean to tell me that podcasters and bloggers is nothing but maggots, but we was the same people that you ran to when you needed to clear your name? Yeah, when you was trying to wash your face because of that stuff that happened down there with Takeoff, when you was trying to let everybody in the world know that, look, we ain't had nothing to do with that happened with Takeoff, who you run to? You didn't run to the news companies down there in Houston. You didn't do that. Why? Because the news don't have the reach of $1 million worth of game. Okay? Or Big Facts. And all the other podcasts that you went to clear your name, to clear your family's name of the stuff that happened down there with Takeoff. But now, because you got an artist who's coming out, people are saying who done snitched on some people and filing complaints and all that old type of stuff. Now it's we maggots. We flies. We can end up getting swatted and getting killed for messing with people and being all in the business. Come on, man. Now, allow me to say this right here. We cannot take away from the intellect of Jay Prince. Highly intelligent brother. Regardless if you like him, you despise him, whatever. Highly intelligent brother, right? You don't do what he's doing. You don't do what he has done being the fool. We got to keep it. You know what I mean? We got to be balanced here. But allow me to say this right here. Jay Prince, you have a track record. I'm talking about a good track record of squashing beef. Yeah. Jay Prince done squashed so many rap beefs, y'all don't understand. I'm talking about rappers get their chains took, houses broken into, and all this old type of stuff. Jay Prince is the one that, hey, look, give me that chain back. Who did this? Give me that car back. What y'all going to houses steal? Give me that back. And then he called the artist, hey, look, come pick up your stuff, man. I got your chains. I got your keys to the house. Yeah, I got your puppies, too. They took your dog. I got your dog. Jay Prince, that type of guy. I'm talking about he done stopped rap beefs before they even, soon as a person get to talking crazy, Jay Prince was that guy that intervened. Hey, look, hold on. Stop this. And these rappers would, all right, bro, OG spoken. All right, we gonna leave it alone. Here's my thing. You said that you brought Finesse2tymes and BG together. Beautiful thing. How is it that two of your artists on your labels beefing with each other, talking about they gonna hurt each other and everything? Why you couldn't bring them together? Why you couldn't sit them brothers down? Why you couldn't have them say, hey, hold on, chill out. OG call. Whatever y'all got going on, Honeykomb Brazy and Honeykomb Brazy and Finesse2tymes. Look, we got a ring over here. If y'all want to go box, we got boxing gloves, everything. Come to the farm. Matter of fact, if y'all want to go knuckle up, y'all can go in the backyard. We do it old school. Where you rip your shirt off, blood and dirt and grass all in your hair. We can go there with it. But after that, it's over with. Let's get this money. You a walking $1 million. You a walking $1 million. Let's get this money. Let's take care of our families. Let's create some generational wealth. Why you couldn't sit both of them down and have that conversation with both of them? You brought Drake and Kanye West together. They was talking crazy about each other. You brought them together. You even had them do a whole concert together. Your artists, two of them. How come you couldn't bring them together? Not only that though, J Prince. Not only that. Here it is. We understand that Honeykomb Brazy was talking real crazy about you and your family. He talked about shooting your boxers. Yeah. He talked about crashing out. He even said that he's going to make y'all kill him. These is his words, not mine. This is what he said. He even said that one of his homeboys from Alabama caught your son in the club or in the house, up there found him, slapped him, treated him. This is what he is saying. He is saying all this. After that, he comes out and he says, I spoke with the old man. Talking about you. Everything is squashed. I'm not. It's all good. I need to have that face-to-face with JR. Your son. Right. And the next thing we know, after all that, y'all provide him to security officers. These officers are convicted felons. And Honeykomb Brazy winds up with a federal charge. It don't look right. It don't look right. And like I said in my last video, being that he is y'all's artist, if y'all ain't in federal court right now going to bat for him Tuesday, in his first appearance, if y'all ain't up there explaining to the prosecuting attorney, explaining to the judge, hey, look, this is our fault. Like, we dropped the ball on this one. We the one put them guns around him. We the one put those guys around him, them convicted felons. We didn't know. If y'all ain't up there batting up, if y'all ain't up there, I'm talking about on first plate like this, waiting, I got to question everything. It just don't sound right. It just don't sound right. And I'm talking about ain't nobody coming out now. And I'm talking about like, come on. Who's going to be held accountable for this? Who is responsible for this? Somebody got to come forward and say, hey, man, you know what? If y'all ain't doing that at that man court date, it don't look right. And the fact that you couldn't clean up your mess in your own house, that don't look right. Now, allow me to say this right here, just in your defense, because we really don't know. J Prince probably did sit them brothers down. And they probably kept, no, I ain't going for that. And, you know, he probably said, you know what, I got to clean my hands up. Because we got to be honest, y'all. I mean, like, just me and who I am and just being around people and stuff like that and just doing how I used to move back in the day. Sometimes you can try to intervene with some of these youngsters, especially if they up under your umbrella. You know what I'm saying? If they up under your umbrella, you could, you know what I'm saying, you know, demonstrate with these brothers and say, hey, look, check this out, man. Y'all need to chill out. Y'all at the law, this, that, and the other, woo, woo, woo. And they say, man, we don't care. Then you got to, hey, look, I tried. Y'all go ahead. But once y'all get done, both of y'all in violation. But y'all go ahead now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to, sometimes you can't stop them, though. You know, we got to be real. Sometimes these guys, they hard-headed. They don't want to listen. And when you got them like that, you got to let them bump their heads. But at the same time, like I say, and I'm going to continue to say, this demonstration don't look right. Not only that, we have Honeykomb Brazy in a federal prison, and y'all need to be going to bat for him. If y'all not, y'all suspect. This is hood educated, not lane related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.